All right, I'm filming this. Not sure if I'll ever post it, but want to have the video just in case. We are currently in a Home Depot rental truck.
We're snowed in last night.
There's the ambulance. I just had the transmission rebuilt about 8,000 miles ago, maybe less than that, and the entire transmission is completely toast again. So it's not even drivable. I can only drive up to like 30 miles an hour. All the rest of the gears don't work. So I limped it to this town, Sholo, Arizona. Crystal has to make it to a flight today. So in Phoenix, which we are 3 hours away from Phoenix, Arizona.
Somehow all of the flights that were supposed to leave from this tiny airport evaporated, I think because of the snow.
Yeah, so there's no flights out of this super tiny airport. Only bus option was like 9-hour drive. My dirt bike is currently at a friend's house in their garage in Phoenix. This whole thing is such a disaster. So basically...
And you have to get to Vegas.
Yes. So I had to rent a U-Haul truck. No, U-Haul had no trucks. I had to rent a truck from Home Depot. We are about to drive 3 hours into Phoenix so I can drop her off at the airport. I can pick up my dirt bike, drive 3 hours back up into the mountains to my ambulance so I can load my dirt bike on the back. I put my e-bike back inside, and then I have a semi truck coming to pick me up tomorrow in this little mountain town, and then he's gonna take me 6 hours to Las Vegas to drop me off at the shop that did the work originally for my transmission rebuild a couple months ago. They're gonna rebuild it for free, thank goodness, under warranty. Hopefully it'll be good after that, and once I get to Vegas, I have no idea what I'm gonna do from there. And that's what we've been doing for the last 2 days.
Yesterday was really fun because we walked all of the stores in the shopping center.
Yeah, we had nothing to do.
Ross, JCPenney, who knew that was even around?
We went to a lot of stores yesterday because we literally had nothing to do. Couldn't drive anywhere, couldn't do anything. Went to a transmission shop here. They couldn't do anything for me for another like 7 business days. And even if they could, it was gonna be another $6,000 out of my pocket. So that's why I'm gonna pay a big fee to get this semi truck to drive me to Vegas. But right now I'm gonna drive her down to Phoenix and then keep you updated after that. Good times, good times. Sand life is sunshine and smiles. Would never think that Arizona looks like this, but a lot of Arizona gets a ton of freaking snow. There was just a car crashed off into the side in the deep snow, but we still got like an hour and 45 minutes to get to Phoenix. Here's the whip, F250 from Home Depot. It says $19, but it's freaking $150 to have it for 24 hours. It's not as cheap as they make it sound. We made it down into town. We just got maybe 25, 30 more minutes to the airport. Gonna drop her off. And then I gotta drive 3 hours back up into the snow. I'm not excited about that. Just dropped Crystal off at the airport. Off to go pick up my dirt bike now. Let's go. All right. And the dirt bike's in there. Well, the garage was supposed to be unlocked, but it is not. All right, I didn't have a chance to set up a time lapse, but got her in there, strapped down all nice and neat. And time, the hell was that? Time to head back to the mountains. All right, just showered at Planet Fitness, got all my stuff, heading back into the truck, and up into the mountains we go. Also, I forgot to bring a towel with me, so when I was in Planet Fitness, I literally had to use like 10 or 15 little paper towels to dry myself off after the shower. My life is in shambles. Oh, there's what is that noise that keeps happening in here? I think that's Whataburger. I've never actually been to one. If any of you guys have been to one, let me know if you like it. I've heard good things, I've heard bad things, so don't know. One of these days, I do need to go over and give it a try. Of course, I gotta drive through a freaking blizzard at nighttime to get back to the freaking Sholo. Finally back in the town where my ambulance is at. Good old Home Depot. The ambulance didn't get towed, so that's good, that's good. There she is. Now I gotta get the dirt bike up on that ramp in this snow. Ugh. Just turns on the diesel heater, get this thing nice and toasty while I load the dirt bike. No. Woo. My crazy idea worked. My hands are frozen because for some reason these gloves are soaked. Got it across a little gap onto there. Now I just gotta strap that down, park this thing, return it in the morning, and then wait for my savior to come rescue the ambulance tomorrow. Good morning from Home Depot's parking lot. It's freezing cold last night, but kept the heater on, made it pretty nice. Time to go return the rental truck. Oh yeah. Beautiful. All right, the semi-truck's pulling in right now. There he is. Let's see if he can make it through this parking lot. I don't know if it's gonna be too tight for him or what. Yes. Gonna slap this baby on there and hit the road to Vegas. Look how freaking cold it is. Just icicles everywhere. The thing's covered in snow. I think he's trying to turn around or something. I guess it's a little bit tight in here for him. Some impressive maneuvering of a semi-truck. But I think it is time to throw this baby on there. Using the last bit of my transmission to get onto this semi-trailer. Four-wheel drive probably. Oh yeah, I can do that. I forgot I have four-wheel drive. All right, she is loaded, strapped down with some heavy chains. We're gonna go grab some food. Been a 6-hour drive and we just made it to Vegas. Pulled over like 20 minutes before the actual city of Vegas. And we're parking the entire semi-truck here. I'm actually gonna sleep at this casino in my ambulance while it's up on the semi-truck. My friend Rick, the one driving the semi-truck, he's gonna sleep in the cab. And then tomorrow morning we'll drive the last 20 minutes over to the shop, drop off the ambulance, and then at which point I think I might rent a car and drive up to Salt Lake City to meet up with the Diesel brothers and go on a few recovery missions with them because I got nothing else to do and hanging out with them is always a good time. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And right now, we're gonna go into this casino, get some dinner, because it's been a long drive. And yeah, I'm gonna go from there. Just booked my rental car to go up to Salt Lake City tomorrow. Don't worry about this mess. It's a disaster, I know. But let me show you what we're working with here. Up on the roof of the ambulance. And I got these penthouse views. So yeah, on the semi-truck trailer, in the ambulance, this is where I'm sleeping for the night. He's passed out in there. I'm about to pass out myself. I've already said this a million times, but tomorrow, first thing in the morning, dropping this thing off, going to get my rental car and heading to Salt Lake City. Look at these views. It's not quite the views that I'm used to, but you know, it'll do. Literally just woke up, time to climb out of the ambulance, getting back into the semi-truck, drive 20 minutes over to the shop, unload this thing in the freezing cold, and I'm tired. On the road again. All right, put it in manual shift, got it in gear 1, and I can only drive up to 3rd gear. So I gotta go around the block. Hopefully I make it that far and drop it off at the shop. There goes Rick, taking off in the semi to go pick up another load. Picked up the rental car. I just got to St. George. I got 4 more hours to go to make it to Salt Lake City, but I might hang out here for the night and visit some friends. I'm not sure, gonna figure that out soon. But check out the rental. They messed up and gave me a way nicer car. I paid for like the dirt cheapest, like tiny little economy vehicle they had, and they had none available, so they had to give me this one. It's only a Toyota Camry, but it's pretty freaking nice, I gotta say. So I got my pillow, got some Celsius, got snacks down in there, a bag full of winter clothes, my snowboard's coming through there just in case, and then the entire trunk is full of more supplies and cameras and all that stuff. So I don't know what I'm doing, just figured I'd bring everything I have, and I only have this car for 4 days, but I will update you soon. I don't know what I'm doing. You will find out in the next clip. Just went to the gym and now I am super tired. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night because the ambulance kept moving around. I don't know what was going on, but it was moving a lot all night. I don't know if it was like wind, and since it was up on the trailer, that made it like move extra more than it normally would, but didn't get a lot of sleep last night. So I'm gonna take a quick nap. 3 more miles?
We're just gonna get it to a spot where we can make sure that we can get it back out. We're all gonna jump in the snowcat. The little kitty in front of us. Finish our adventure up to the top of the hill.
We're back under our own power.
You gotta be kidding me. The track came off. No way.
Well, that is not looking so hot.
That doesn't look fun. But
Why'd you do that? No part of this looks good.
nothing about this is cool.
Oh hey, it's me again. Just headed back up the mountain for the, I don't know how many times, it's been a lot of times though.
It is approximately 3:18 a.m. and we're going to rescue his snowcat now.
So everybody get comfy.
Way deep.
Ford Ranger.
Ford Ranger.
Right on, Nick?
That's...
We're in Casey's.
You can use the plywood as a blanket.
Yeah. Why don't you wrap up in that?
I'm gonna wrap up in this real nice and
Stay
cuddle with
warm.
Alan.
Almost made it all the way back up the snowcat. We only have to hike like 50 feet. And we're
Like
threading
an
it.
old
Yeah, there we go.
Hold on, Robbie. Let's...
Pretty much every single machine we brought broke that night. Ended up being about 25 hours total from the time we left the shop to the time we got back. If you want to check out the whole video on how everything went that night for the recovery, it's on Heavy D's channel. Go check it out. Links in the description. Also, there's a video on Robbie's channel as well. I'll put that link in there as well. But I'm not going to go any more into detail on this. I'm just going to fast forward to snowboarding in Park City. All right, little update. I've been couch surfing for the last 6 days, I believe, just staying at friend's house every night. Don't even know where I'm staying until the night of. Shack up here in the woods. So it's just been snowboarding all day. I'm supposed to return the rental car tomorrow. I've already extended the rental car one time. I'm probably gonna extend it again for another week. Hang out here because it's too much fun. And also the ambulance isn't gonna be done anyway. So might as well extend it. We're gonna snowboard for the rest of the day and find out where I'm gonna couch surf tonight. Update number, I don't even know at this point. I've been literally staying at a random friend's house every single night since I've been here, I think for the last 6 nights now. And I just absolutely hate more than anything asking people to stay at their house. I hate it so much. I have the ability to just like go buy a hotel, but I'm just being cheap and refusing to. So don't feel bad for me. I'm doing this by choice. This is my bed setup for the night. If it gets cold, then I'll just turn the car on and warm it up a little bit. Yeah, I just got tired of asking people to stay at their house, and I hate it. I hate doing that so much. I'm crashing in the car tonight, the rental car. I just extended it for another 7 days. Hopefully after that I can get the ambulance back, but for now I'm gonna crawl over into this seat and pass out. Peace. All right, night 2 of sleeping in the car. There's my bed, better view of it in the daytime. Just leaving some hot springs. They're way over that way. We were in them all night last night, but it was super dark, so I didn't even try to film anything. But I got to hang out in some hot springs. Now I'm headed down to St. George and then probably back to Vegas. I don't know. Gonna figure out my life here, hopefully today. And also I need to call transmission shop and see what's happening with that. Also, I left my board shorts out here. I knew they wouldn't dry. They're probably frozen. Look at those. They're just like solid. I just didn't want them in here because they were soaked last night, but not a bad morning hike out here, you gotta say. It is 4:30 in the morning. It has now been 14 days since I've had this rental car. And you know, some nights I've been sleeping in it. Other nights I've been able to stay in my friends' super nice houses like this. But we have a 4.5 hour drive back to Vegas. I'm heading back to see what's going on with the ambulance. And that's the update for right now. 4.5 hour drive, let's go. Got to Vegas around 8:30 or 9 o'clock in the morning. They said it would be a few more days for the ambulance, so I grabbed the e-bike out of the ambulance and took it to the store to go get some groceries. transmission shop. Ambulance is here. I just took out the e-bike and put it inside for the night, just to give me more room inside. He was nice enough to let me put my big dirt bike in here too, just that way all the other businesses and people that are in and out of here every day, and they don't just see a dirt bike sitting on the back. Gonna clean the ambulance, work on it all day tomorrow, get some things fixed that I've been neglecting, and this thing should be ready to go in a couple days. I can do it for you. Appreciate it, man. Yeah. All right, last night was the first night sleeping in the parking lot of the transmission shop, and the diesel fluid in my diesel heater in the ambulance is super low, and it gets pretty freaking cold here at nighttime. So I literally just took the e-bike. This thing is an absolute lifesaver for me. And I know this is not an appropriate diesel tank, it's a gas tank, but put diesel in it, and now I gotta ride one-handed and take it back, fill up my tank. Here she is in this parking lot full of broken down vehicles. Go over here and shut their gate. Walk inside. Let's go fill up this tank. Using the e-bike's headlight so I can see what I'm doing. I just have to fill that tank right there. Getting pretty low. All right, it's Sunday now, and everyone's gone and the gate is closed. I'm trying to figure out a way out of here. Completely locked on all sides. I mean, look at this freaking monster. But yeah, this gate's closed. I think I came up with a plan. Try to escape out of here with the e-bike so I can go cruise around because I am super bored. My plan is to lower the tailgate of this truck, get the bike on the tailgate, up onto the wall, jump the wall, and then like pick it up off the wall down onto that business's property, and then I think I can ride out around the corner. I don't really need to do this, but I'm honestly just that bored, so I'm gonna try it. Use my ramp from the back of the ambulance. Up, up, down. It's like almost up to my shoulder on this side, but the height is a lot lower on this side, so I think I can just carry it off of there. I'm gonna get it back up there like that. Might just have to leave it on this side of the wall tonight. Now I can go cruise around. Let's figure out something. Let's just cross the road.
Okay.
Got the goods. I gotta go get the bike. Whoops. And we're off. We got some popo up ahead. All right, good morning. It is day 6 here, sleeping in this parking lot. They are finally done with the transmission. They are installing it right now. That part was the easy part. Now I gotta take it over to a Chevy dealership and see if they can actually do the programming. And there's some sort of electrical issue that I think might completely screw me. At that point, I have no idea what to do. That's like a super, super difficult thing to figure out. But I'm hoping and praying that as soon as they get this thing installed, I can take it over there, Chevy dealership will program it, and then I should be good and on the way. And if not, I honestly don't know. I think I'll start to lose hope at that point. I might just light it on fire and drive it off a cliff. I don't know. We'll see how the day goes. Well, we're sleeping at the Chevy dealership today. Wow, my windows are super freaking dirty. This is home for the night, and I am literally I'm just praying that they can program this tomorrow. It's, I don't know. I've given up hope at this point. It's been 19 days so far. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. I don't know what to talk about. I just went inside and the service manager said absolutely not. The thing is too big. We're not putting it in here. We're not even trying. So got sucks. Now I either have to order another tow truck. I just spent $150 on the tow truck yesterday, so now I have to get another tow truck to take me back to another dealership that said they can't even do it for me for 5 more days. So I think I'm just saying, f it. I'm just gonna drive it to the next dealership. I think it's just stuck in 3rd gear right now. It'll only drive in 3rd gear to this next shop and just, I don't know. All right, well, I just limped it over to a bigger Chevy dealership. Finally made it. I had to drive like 15, 20 miles an hour the entire way. And luckily I think they're gonna be able to get it in today, but they won't allow me to hang out in the ambulance. I can get things in and out of it as I need today, but this is gonna be like a whole day thing, and it's gonna be a few $100s, and if there's a chance it doesn't work, then it'll be a few $100 more, and then potentially more and more, hundreds of dollars. So I'm just gonna go into this little waiting area, and I'm gonna finish this video that you're watching right now. Yeah, this is the downside, like the shitty parts of van life. The worst that it's been for me. I don't know, maybe I'm complaining too much, maybe I'm not. Either way, this kind of sucks. My only transportation is my e-bike, and I'm stuck in a town that I don't know anybody. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the support. I guess stay tuned for next week's video to see what happens with this, because this video's gone on too long. I'll pick up here next week, but thanks guys.